Today, boys and girls, we're on lesson 7.3, divide by 5. On page 377, we are going to explore what does dividing by 5 mean. All right, let's start with unlock the problem right here. Kaylee wants to buy a new cage for Coconut, her guinea pig. She has saved 35 cents. If she saved a nickel each day, for how many days has she been saving? How much is a nickel worth? A nickel is worth 5 cents. So we put 5 cents. Or you could write it this way, 5 with the cent symbol. That's supposed to be a C. Let me redo that. There we go, 5 cents. So one way is to count up by fives. We begin at 0 as always. We count up by fives until we reach 35 because that's the amount of money we're looking at. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I stop at 35. And all these numbers down here mean that's how many times I counted. I counted 7 times. So since I counted 7 times, 35 divided by 5 equals 7. That means she's been saving for 7 days. Another way is to count back on a number line. So since we're counting backwards, we start at 35, we count back by 5s until we reach 0, and see what we end up with. So 35, count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why they drew the jump there and numbered it 1. Count back 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, that's twice. Count back 5 more, that's 3 times. 5 more, that's 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, or 7 times. There we go. Counted back 7 times, jump back by 5 7 times, so 35 divided by 5 is 7. We're used to those strategies by now, right? Okay, so strategies for multiplying and dividing with 5. You have learned how to use doubles to multiply. Now you will learn how to use doubles to divide by 5. So we're going to use tens facts and then take half of that to multiply with 5. Let me show you. When one factor is 5, you can use a tens fact. So first you multiply by 10, and then after you multiply, you take half of the product or half of the answer. So for example, here we have 5 times 2. 10 times 2 we can do. 10 times 2 equals 20. And then we're going to take half that or divide it by 2. 20 divided by 2, or half of 20 is 10. So 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, now that's pretty basic because you could even just skip count by 5s twice and go 5, 10, and then you have your answer. Okay, so the multiplying one sometimes is easy. Dividing by 10, you then double to divide by 5. Hang on just a second, boys and girls. This is Dean. He's in library right now. Yes. Okay. Yep. When the divisor is 5 and the dividend is even, has to be even. Okay? So when we're dividing by 5, this number right here has to be an even number. So it couldn't be like 23 or 19. Okay? It couldn't be those. So first we divide by 10, and then we double the quotient, double the answer to the division problem. Let's look. 30 divided by 5. We can do 30 divided by 10, which is 3. Okay? 3 plus 3, we double it. 3 plus 3, or 3 times 2, we double it is 6. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. Okay? Again, you can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I did that a total of 6 times. Same thing here, right? If this strategy doesn't really work for you, that's okay. All right? You can use our other strategies. You can use our other strategies like counting up by 5s, counting back on a number line. Maybe you know those already. That's fine. Okay. Share and show. I'm going to do 1 and 2 and 4. If you want to pause the video here and do them on your own, and then resume the video to check your work, you sure can. You will need to do 3, 5, and 6 on your own. Okay? 3, 5, and 6 on your own. Here we go. Count back on the number line to find 15 divided by 5. You'll need to show your work. So you count back 5. There's 1. Count back 5. Count back 5. And I counted back 3 times. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. Or we can use count up or count back on a number line to solve. 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2. Okay? So I could start at 10, and I could jump back. Jumps to 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Count my jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? The other strategy I could use, so it equals 5. The other strategy I could use is to count forward on the number line, starting at 0, and make my jumps to 2. Jump a 2, jump a 2, 2, and then I have to stop when I get to 10. Same thing, made 5 jumps. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Find the quotient. You can use any strategy that works for you. Skip count by 5s. You could draw the number line. You could do the 50 divided by 10 and then double the answer type of thing. 50 divided by 5 is 10. I would count. I could also use multiplication, right? 5 times something, in this case 10, equals 50. Okay? So lots of strategies there. You'll need to do 3, 5, and 6. Let me put that in a different color. 3, 5, and 6 on your own. Then I want to check those, so please bring those up to me. Please also show your work. And from there, you have an HMH Player assignment on Lesson 7.3 today. As always, good luck. This is Mr. P, and I am out.